Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Ottomans and the European Episodes 4. So here we are. Recent war, pretty much done. Do I have all of these guys moving back? Yep, I do. Now, let's start, and well, I think my plans are pretty simple. I'm going to start building the spy network in Hazza. They're going to be a very easy kill. There's all of these territories I recently took that are going to have to be cored, but shouldn't be an issue really. I have 100 prestige, I can afford to lose 10. But yeah, I do have pretty absurd prestige after those wars. Could take some time to try and get these ideas. Well, I mean, it'll only take 2 years for this one, when it's about not two-thirds, a third of the way. Well, a bit over that, a bit under half. I sell. Well, it's not going to be sieged anyway, is it? Next one will give a national tax modifier, and why? Oh yeah, rooting out corruption, and so on. Anyway, so once all of this is called, I should get a nice big substantial boost to my income yet again. Now Hazza, I can actually fabricate in every single province they have, which is quite nice. And I think I will want to finish off Najd quite soon, so I'm going to get claims and what remains of them. Yeah, I'm still building the spy network here. Fabricating a claim here would cost 30, a claim here would only cost 25. And finally, I am going to want to kill what Oman has. So there's quite a few things that can go in a variety of ways. Now, just going to have a look. Now, this is going to take a lot of manpower. Like, I'm not going to be able to get there for quite some time. Quantity is definitely going to help that. Aggressive expander is actually quite within reach. Now, if I'm really unlucky, I'll get this one. Now, I don't really play with factions, and so on and so on. Now I'm planning to get just a little patience, and so on. Now, what is Hazza's most valuable province? It's a 9, that's a 3, that's a 9, that's a 5, and that is a 9. He's developed production and manpower alone. Production in wool is not very expensive. The one with fish, which is his capital, is going to be the best then, I think. Which is perfectly alright, and oh bloody hell, what the... Oh, most of those are just core pop-ups, and that appeared at the start, which sort of spooked me. Anyway, my manpower's recovering quickly, and there's my money. And I can conquer Tunisia. Which gives me a bigger... Now, they're not under pressure from Christians just yet, which is thankful. So I can fabricate another claim on Najd, and that is in their other province I can claim, Falaj. I still have not got spy network large enough to grab a claim on Hazza. Now, if I want to be effective, I'd claim all of it. And in all honesty, that peace might be a bit worthwhile to enable me to get the first two administrative ideas. And admin is falling a little behind. Matchlock musket I will definitely be trying to get quite soon. Now, let's see, what else is there to consider? I am going to be suffering substantially in that. Now, you would bring that back. And I do gain a lot of admin power, mainly because I'm coring all the time. Oh, that is not good. That does sort of impact my actual overall income pretty substantially. Now, this will give mercenary cost. I don't use mercenaries very much. I haven't used any of them in this campaign, which is quite thankful. Now that should give me a nice little boost to income. Up here. That's increased my income by a grand total of 2 ducats. Well, an advisor just died as well, so pleasant. The one that I'd get is a missionary strength advisor. So, fort maintenance is costing a lot. And army maintenance, which I don't really need at peace, but I'm gonna keep it up for the moment. And the Timurids being killed by Tiberistan. Nice. So I'm gonna claim your capital, Katif. And I think I'll wait, get as many claims as I can while I get this, which will be 3 years from now. So not too far, but not too close. Anyway, what other things do I need to consider right now? Well, once Hazza is conquered and Najd is dealt with, the only Arabian power that remains is Oman. And Oman seems to be falling apart at the seams right now. After all, look at this. Persian separatists everywhere, guys. But they also begin crossing all. Oh, and that's just what the Timurids needed. I think Muscovy could genuinely lose as well in this game, even though it's a lucky nation. Since Gordon Horde actually seems to be doing quite well for itself, as does Bukhara. Actually, I hope it fails, actually. Because that would be a brilliant thing to see happen. Russia never happens. Now, I could bring the autonomy down in certain areas some more. So, areas that I have not turned into states are going to deserve the biggest amount of consideration. Extra admin points never hurts. What do you need? Why do you need military access from me? What have you done now? You're not fighting anyone. Why do you need this? You don't. Anyway, I should probably, almost certainly, make this into a state. The autonomy has to be near 0 in actuality, and it's only being kept to 75 due to being, well, this, a state. But, let's wait till I get my next idea, because that will affect the coring cost for the state as well. There are separatists, but they're extremely unlikely, thanks to humanist ideas, which are a bloody godsend. And I believe this is going to be the Tunisia and English, please. So I think it's going to be these two zones I get claims on. Either that or all of Tunis's starting land, which is actually pretty much it's actually a fair chunk of land. I'm surprised Funge's not dead yet. Ethiopia and Korea, they're doing well. Ethiopia is not going to prove a threat to me for the entirety of the game. I think I'll just leave them be down there. Oh look, extra manpower. That puts me pretty much near the recovery cap. Can I get another claim yet? No, I cannot. I can get one on you though. Kustan. I think it's time I start, at the very least, and advance into more of the lands that I think should rightfully be Ottoman clay. Now it does mean I have to fight... Wait, Fyodor... What the fuck? What? Well, I want to grab these two provinces here. They're not worth anything, but I want to grab them for the border. And all of these. So, I am going to be pushing quite far. But for the immediate moment, I'll probably take Guria. Samtuske? Yes, I'm awful at pronouncing these, do not remind me. Yerevan, Ganja, Melekets, and Ardabil as the border, and I'll advance it later on when I see necessary. Because if the Golden Horde begins losing against Russia, there's no point in not just taking as much as I can to push up here. But if they actually beat Russia, they'll overall be an easier opponent in the late game, since Russia gets Eastern units, and they'd get Muslim units. Didn't I already crush them once? So Iskandria and Benghazi. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my entire armies over there. Let's just hope they make it in time, is it? If this occurs a lot, I am gonna be a little annoyed, but let's see, how quickly are you gonna die, you disappointing man? So these are the two that are going to be in Iskandria. I am going to take a little bit of attrition here, because I'm an idiot, but... Ooh, which one was that? It was the one going over to Benghazi. Okay. I do want another leader, but there's going to be two over here, so I can reassign one of them. I'll reassign the weaker one. Well, that was a bit of a crush. This one over here, not so much, but... screw off, Tunis, I don't like you. You smell. So, that was a successfully defeated rebellion. Just got reinforced a few pieces of land here and there. I might actually go for Tunis now, but the Berber cost is going to be painful, to say the least. Now, there is going to be a benefit from adaptability. I think, what is the Berber cost again? Is it 50%? Berber traditions, 50%. So I actually have a tiny discount thanks to the Ottoman idea here. About, I think it's 7%? No, 8% discount on their lands, which is a lot better than most nations can expect. So let's get adaptability. And that is now... I'm pretty much set up to go to war with anyone I really need to. You can stand up in the north. I'll send this really talented general to here. You can actually sit over there for the moment, because I'm planning to go and kick Tunisia's ass eventually, but then again I might want you over here. Yeah, come over here a second. I don't really care about you, Mayor. They can just fuck off and die. Now, there's going to be a bit of attrition over here. Still haven't got enough to build another spy network, which is a bit annoying. What's going on with the spy networks now? Did you really get what am I doing? Am I just like suffering from herpedirt moments? Why is... Oh look, a bug. Perfect. Either that or he got spotted and so on. But that's a bit of an annoyance, isn't it? Persia's independent now because, you know, Persia. It's almost large enough for another claim, and I shall claim another 9 development province, so... Oof oof. If that is even how it's pronounced. You can go to Gurain. It's a bit closer to them. I'll just go for the quickest war possible here, I guess. So next month is going to be the one where I declare war on Hassa and end their pitiful existence. 1 corruption versus a stability. Basically admin points versus ducats. I think I know which one I'd prefer to take. So, well, this is the first bit of action in this episode, and you allied Persia immediately. You know how much I hate you, right? Little fuck. You're gonna be obliterated, and that is all that will happen to you. He's actually a tech ahead. Holy shit. But numbers advantage plus general. And plus, once his armies are dead, Persia is going to be the only one that matters, because he can't exactly retreat very far. So 20,000. What does the next tech actually give? I should have checked. Combat width, cav fire, and infantry shock. He doesn't even have really an army big enough to make use of that combat width. It was pointless, basically. So that's a level 3 fort, which is an annoyance, to say the least. But oh well, what a shame. So that means I can't get to there. But he can't advance out of there either, and I've got enough manpower to burn through this attrition. And I doubt Persia is all that strong. So let's go to speed 4 while we wait. Now, if I can't conquer all of this in one war, I am going to be a bit salty, but what a shame. That would cost me 63 points of admin to core all of that, and that is pretty much nothing. So what other things should I consider here? I get more states, and there's also another idea group that gives, I think it's expansion, state maintenance, which would actually quite substantially help me remain in the positive all the time. I've been losing quite a bit of money for some time now, and wait, what? Root out corruption is costing 34 ducats. 34 ducats. Bloody hell. Bosnia's having a civil war because that's what they need right now. What the? Did all my advisors just like decide we're all gonna die at once? I need a military advisor, I'm gonna have you back, and do I really need an admin advisor? Trade efficiency actually will help my money situation, so on. Your national tax modifier, but you cost more. Can you just fall, for fuck's sake? Come on. I'm not patient. Persia's not helping at all. Yeah, something's bugged out with the QQ, at least, I can say that much. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? For him. He's just gonna, like, hold out a 50%. Nope. Thank fuck. Now, I can't get to there. Because, you know, he's blockading it like a little bastard, but what a shame. It can only go to 2 places, and I'm going to be occupying both of those places. And I have your capital. Persia's not able to do anything, nor am I going to let them do anything. So let's just finish your army at a quarter of the size of mine. So despite his technology, he's going to lose quite substantially. Anyway, I should end the episode here. Next episode, we'll definitely be trying to get our technology up a little in terms of the military. And hopefully I'll be able to start the big old push into the Persian region. And hopefully mop up Najd and finally begin my work towards killing Oman. Very heavily. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, where hopefully all of that will go to plan. Either way, thank you for watching, see you next time.